Hi guys, and welcome to another apartment series beginning. Apartment series are by far the most popular on my channel, and last time a lot of newcomers came, so if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sissel, I'm 24 years old and I live in Seoul, South Korea together with my partner Jake. I am obsessed with moving. I love it. I love new beginnings, new discoveries of apartment complexes, and I love interior, and if I could move every year I would. These apartments are by far the most interesting, unique, and very odd but beautiful in their own way apartments that I've ever hunted in Seoul. I'm very, very happy with what we saw, and I'm really excited to show that to you guys. Before we kind of jump into it, I wanted to kind of talk to you why we want to move. Basically, our apartment contract is 2 years old and it's running up in March, so we wanted to start looking in good time. What we were looking for in the apartment was a charming point. We love where we live right now. There's nothing wrong with it. So in order for us to want to move, we wanted something that was charming. And two charming points that we had calculated was definitely worth a move was 1, 2 floors, meaning stairs inside of the apartment leading up to a second floor. To me, ultimate cozy feeling. Second one was a terrace. That's not very common here in Korea, but having the possibility to walk out into something that is yours outside is such a steal here in Korea. It's underrated. Not a lot of people are looking for that, but as a foreigner living here in Korea, very, very, very big plus. So that was the other thing that we were looking for. If you're new to the Korean housing market, let me quickly run you through how the systems work here, because renting process here is very confusing and there is a lot of different odd rules. There are 3 systems here in Korea. 1, jeonse. Jeonse means you pay a huge amount of money down in key deposit money. This is the deposit. A lot of people have to take a loan in order to pay this amount of money because it is a lot. With that, the only thing you actually end up paying is interest to the bank and utility fees to the landlord. Second option is Walz. Walz is your typical monthly payment thing. That usually also comes with a big chunk of deposit money. That's just how it works here, but it's not nearly as big as the jeonse system. And then you pay a full monthly price as well to the landlord. The last system is 반jeonse, literally half jeonse, meaning you both pay a huge amount of deposit money. Not as big as full jeonse, but still big and way bigger than Walz money. Plus you also pay monthly rent. That's what we did, and we are looking for houses in the either 반jeonse or jeonse system in these apartment complexes. So without talking anymore, let's go into the first apartment.
벗어야 되겠다, 신발. 1층에 방이 하나고, 와, 응. 방 하나에 주방. 거기 또.
Ah!
Can be a master room here.
여기 약간의 황장지도 있고.
It's like one room in here. This is where we came in.
동양.
이쪽으로 뜨겠구나.
네, 해가 떠요 아침에.
여기 전에 누가 살았나 봐.
네, 계속 살았어요. 지금 비운 거예요.
여기 진짜 예쁘다. 그리고 너무 깨끗해요.
네. 이제 창고식으로 돼 있죠. 화장실은
거기 화장실이에요.
여기가 화장실이 여기 하나 저기 하나.
Here, like not a living room, but like a dining room.
Oh.
Huge dining.
Yeah.
Where we can sit. A big window.
Yeah, that can be this.
Yeah, or office or like whatever.
Yeah, office could be too. Maybe there's another bathroom. So
What's in there?
we're gonna see now. So there are already 2 bathrooms already.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, that's my point.
These stairs are really nice. Wow, another bathroom. And 2. So this is the 3 bathroom one, baby.
Yeah. three rooms and 3 bathrooms.
Yeah, damn. Okay, so this is like good big size.
Here can be our 옷방.
Ah, right.
Clothing room and then our bedroom here.
Okay, this is like the house that I found on the app that I absolutely fell in love with because like it's just so cute and I love the stairs. It looks building, everything looks really like bright, honestly. I really like this place. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm trying very hard not to fall in love too quickly because I'll just get disappointed. It's like Sissel 101. So the first apartment here actually had that second floor that we really loved. Price for this was 4억 5천만 원, which is in the Chonse system. It has 3 rooms and 3 bathrooms, kind of oddly. A major plus with this was that it is so cozy. So cozy. I think there's a lot of soul over this house, which is what attracted me to it a lot. The minus with this place is that apparently the like real estate agent, they told us that they don't recommend us signing with this landlord because this landlord doesn't have a lot of money and we would potentially risk losing our deposit because the landlord potentially, maybe, would not be able to pay us back once we move out. So obviously that's sketchy and that is very risky for us. The next spot had in the same building 4 different apartments that was really interesting, so let's jump into looking at those.
네. 여기가 이제 층고가 너무 낮아가지고 아마 이제 올라가서 보시면 공감하실 거예요.
아, 여기구나.
네.
오빠 여기 there's a balcony.
Oh, there's a balcony here?
여기는 너무 좋은데?
Now we get the barbecue here.
Yeah.
그러네.
Wow. This is so nice.
여기가 지금 전세가로 얼마죠?
8천에 주셨죠?
아, 그래요?
네, 3억 6천까지 맞출 수 있어요.
아, 그래요?
Wow, this is a nice
이 옆에는
room.
같은 빌딩인데 그냥 다른
네.
부분 같은 거.
네네.
I'm in love. Like this view is so nice, baby. Wow. Yeah, but I love that you can see it up from here.
위험한 술 먹으면 떨어지겠네.
술 먹고 이제 잘못 털었는데 우리 친구가 굉장히 낮아서 이게 테라스가 지금 3개가 있거든요. 이쪽 밑에랑
아마키가.
네.
Okay, so it's like very low. As you can see, this is my height to the ceiling in here. So we kind of have to scrunch down a bit, and the only really option for that up here would be like TV area, cozy area, and we need one more room. This only has 2 rooms, meaning that where we're gonna put our clothes. It's such a nice space, to be honest. I love everything about this. It has 3 veranda areas, which are so nice. It's all new. But this is a waste of space up here because it's so low. And we're very tall people. I believe all of these apartments were the same price, 3억 8천, and that was also in the Chonse system. A lot of Korean apartments tend to be very odd, and planning and layout and such usually don't really make a lot of sense. They don't really put a lot of logic into that or functionality, but that's what makes the Korean apartments so charming. So I actually don't mind that a lot, but it was just fun. The second apartment was also 1.5 room, no second floor, and 2 bathrooms. Honestly, way too small. We live in an apartment right now that has 3 rooms and a big living room, and that is minimally what we need. So way too small. Not really any charming points either, other than the new and cute mint-colored kitchen, to be honest. Third apartment, 2.5 rooms, 2 bathrooms. We were still a little bit too small, but if we really stretched it, it could work out, but then we would honestly do a step down from where we are right now.
그래서 옆방으로 다 들어왔잖아요.
오!
여기도 화장실 2개예요.
Oh, 다행이에요. They're so pretty. 여기 내 사무실이구나. 진짜 여기 잘 찍으셨어요.
예쁘죠?
화장실에도 이렇게 미닫이 문이 다 돼 있고요. 비데도 다 비데 샤워부스 다 들어가 있고. 그리고 방도
Here as well, there is the dress room, which is very small, so that's probably only one person. Maybe Jake can have his stuff in here. Where the real magic happens was the apartment underneath that one. Okay, we went down to the apartment right underneath. Inside it's identical, but out in front of the, what is that? The living room area. Big new veranda. And look at this. Hi, baby. There is a door in front of the clothing room / office and the bedroom. And a little garden here, like when we have a future looking puppy. Am I allowed to be in love already, or am I like spoiling it for myself? There is one less room than in our current house. So we're gonna have to make that work somehow. Because this is kind of like a half room, it's not really a proper room. Oh, so nice. That terrace wrapping around the corner really had us wrapping our head around how to fit all of our stuff and all of the necessary things into that house just because that terrace was so nice. We were in love, but we had to be realistic and we had to say, it's too small for us. And then we walked away. House number 6 was the last house that we saw that day, and this also had us thinking hard.
가운데 화장실 2개예요. 그쪽이 아까
여기 오빠 clothing room for sure.
Yeah, because this has a nice small, and there's
여기가 네 다이닝 룸.
창문이 아예 낮에 오시는 거 좋은
it's open view.
네, 네.
Oh,
막힌 데가 없어요.
그러네. 오 되게 좋네 뷰.
보면 다 보이고요.
네 언덕 위라서 뷰가 또
네네.
좋구나.
해상 좋아요. 막힌 데가 없거든요. 네. 낮에 오시면 더 좋아요.
이거 학교 뭐야?
because this house is really nice. And there is a bathroom, all new. 오빠! 오빠! 여기 테라스 있어.
아 그래?
오!
여기 전세 얼마라고요?
5억 9천.
5억
아니, 죄송해요. 3억 9천.
아 3억 9천? 오 엄청 싸네.
이게 너무 커.
그러니까 되게 좋다.
It was 3억 9천, so it was actually a really good price if you ask me. The thing that made us think so much about actually wanting to choose this apartment was the big terrace. We loved it. Just imagine putting down wooden tiles on the floor out there, having a huge, what are those called from IKEA, like overhead pavilion kind of vibe. We could utilize that space so well, but at the end of the day, it just felt a little bit cramped inside. It was, the layout didn't really make sense. It was a lot of in and out, which is cozy, but furniture-wise, we couldn't fit anything in there, and that's what eventually made us not want to choose this place. But the real magic happened on day 2. Before we head into day 2, I wanted to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, me! I've taken liberty in sponsoring myself again from my own skincare brand, Sint Beauty, which is an all-vegan, all-organic, cruelty-free, and minimum ingredients number brand. I have created this brand specifically to bring mindfulness into your skincare routine. All of these products that we have has natural plant extract in the form of essential oil, diluted in a small percentages, but this will deliver this aromatherapeutic feel to it. And this cleanser in specifically is the Lavender Dream Oil Cleanser. It works magnificent. It literally removes everything. Also this stubborn waterproof mascara and black shadows and all of this stuff. The lavender effect here makes it perfect for an evening routine, really winding down that busy mind that's going on in the evening that makes you not sleep very well. Lavender has been used by so many cultures to cure insomnia and help people sleep and relax. So this is my recommendation for today. Thank you for the continuous support in Sint Beauty. I love you. Now let's get back into day 2 of apartment hunting. We We had taken a walk around in our current neighborhood, which we absolutely love. And one thing that broke our hearts by walking around and looking at other apartments were the fact that we might have to leave this area. We are absolutely in love with it. It's so residential, it's very, very homogeneous Korean, which I really like. I love living very immersed into deep Korean culture, and it's just lovely. But we were taking a walk around and we saw this building, this villa, and it just looked amazing. We could see there were terraces, we could see that there were like second floors everywhere, we could see potential. So we looked it up and we contacted a real estate agent, and actually there were units available in that apartment, and we went to see that. So that's the first house that we saw.
우리랑 비슷한 집이야. 잠시만요.
근데 다 흰색이라서 더 좋은 것 같아요.
불 괜찮습니다. 밝아.
와우, 여기 부엌 너무 예쁘다.
여기 진짜 여기 뷰가 있네요.
Oh, oh, it has like a nature view.
여기는 원래
Look at that.
조합원분이 분양을 받으셨다가
네.
전세를 돌리신 거라 옵션이 좀 돼 있거든요.
This is nice, like built-in storage.
붙박이장이 있고 세탁기가 있고.
이건 내 꿈이야, 오빠. 이거. 햇빛도 잘 들어가요.
네, 샤워도 좋아요.
그리고 여기 이렇게 벽이 흰색이라서 너무 좋아요.
저쪽이 남향이고 이렇게가 서양이거든요.
네.
그래서 빛은 하루 종일 들어올 거예요. 23평 정도? 네.
여기가 지금 우리 집보다 넓은 것 같아 느낌이.
아니, 그냥 밝아서 그래요, 오빠. This like apartment building, literally right next to our house. It's kind of like a dream scenario. I don't think like price-wise, it's probably like only 30% realistic, but we're keeping positive mindset. Like, look at this lighting. This apartment has 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and as you can see, it is absolutely mesmerizing. It has a very classic Scandinavian design, which I love. That's, to me, a great blank space in order to do anything you want interior-wise with it. So I saw so many opportunities here. Built-in storage would also mean that we would not have to waste a whole room, potentially, on clothing. That would mean an extra office, and that means that Jake and I could have an office each, which would be absolutely amazing. The bad thing though is hella expensive. This apartment was Yugok, and no possibilities to do 반전세 or 월세, and that was what broke us.
거의 한두 평 정도 차이 나요. 네.
이거는 우리 사진 봤어, 그치? Yeah, this is so cute.
여기는 주방 공간이 이렇게 돼 있어서
Very interesting trial interior choice. No one lives here. It's just like.
여기는 테라스가 이렇게 있는데 가격이 똑같아요.
여기 나가면 절대 이게 보일러거든요.
I'm not gonna show you here behind because these are our buildings right there. That's so funny.
취향이 좀 다르시니까 손님들 이렇게 나가실 수 있고.
Ah,
여기 너무 좋네요.
yeah.
욕실은 한번 들어가보시면 샤워 부스 따로 없이 안쪽으로 돼 있거든요.
What the hell is that?
여기는 전용 면적 포함이에요.
House number 8, even better. Can you believe it? This apartment is also Yugok, so obviously it's expensive. 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, there is a second floor and a goddamn terrace. It has literally all of the charming points that we wanted, and we were just in love. The staging, however, at this kind of turned me off so much. Whoever did the staging, they didn't exactly show the house from the best side, let's just say that. We love it. This would probably be the unit that we would choose if this was within our price range. So the bad thing is, it's too expensive. House number 9 and 10 was not something we were interested in.
오, 햇빛이 있어. 오, 아이고, 이거 뭐예요? It's kind of like a small kitchen. Oh, this is tiny room.
방 3개예요? 화장실 2개예요?
네네.
아까 보셨어요?
Oh. 아, 여기. Wow. Okay, I really like that there's a kitchen island. Okay, this is odd. I've never understood this. Korea used to do this, and if you ask me, it's kind of like a waste of window space.
wow. 전부 다 이쪽에 다 구멍이 형성이 되는 거예요.
아, 여기.
연장이 가능하신
아, 그런데. 귀여운데? You know what's kind of tilt? This house is more expensive than the sheet.
Yeah, okay, I prefer the EDU.
I mean, it's good, it's bright, it has 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms. It really, you know, and that's all. We could not justify that price. That price was ridiculous. Honestly, I think that was very, very, very overpriced, and we were immediately out of there again. Now this is where Jake and I really lost our minds, because we went to a unit that had 3 different apartments available in it, completely new, and it was beautiful.
Oh, I love this wood.
되게 예쁘게 해놨어요, 봐봐.
와우, 예쁘다.
잘해놨어.
이거 왜
여기 뭐
어두워요? 여기 뭐 있어요?
열어 보셔도 되는데
아, 바로 빌딩이구나.
아, 그렇군요. 괜찮아.
하나 이게.
I love this floor.
안방이 히든입니다. 안방이.
와, 이거 너무 예쁘다. Wow. Okay, this might be probably my favorite kitchen that I've ever seen in Korea. Holy damn. What? This is so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, there's...
여기는
지금 요 바로에. 여기 집 너무 좋네.
Oh. And what is this?
2층도 나와 있는 거고요.
네네.
2, 3층 나와 있는 거고요.
아.
3층으로 401호가 있는데 여기는 구조가 별로 좋아하실 구조가 아니라서.
거기 그래도 혹시 얼마 더
그렇죠.
This is beautiful, baby. I'm like...
좋네. 너무 좋네 여기.
아까 한번 보세요.
Ah. Damn, I am such a fan of this floor. 아. 아. 와, 이거 완전 마스터 베드룸인 것 같아요.
네.
와우. Wow. There's a bathtub. That's your... Oh my god. Guys, this is amazing. This is very amazing. I'm very, very shocked. It does not have like a good view or anything or sunlight.
I like the
That's
layout
fair.
of this apartment.
Yeah, because we don't need to use a room for a living room space. I love this too.
여기도 귀여운데?
Yeah. This funky situation there. Looks like there's a washing machine could be in there. I mean, 네. I mean, this kitchen is just beautiful. It's crazy. Very, very fan.
그래요? 그러면 밑에 201호 우리 구형해서 거 보여드릴까?
지금 구조는 이거
저희 구조가 내 타입이에요.
귀여운데?
This lamp is so
아니
cute.
여기 좋네.
Yeah. I really like this. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm very much in love with this. And it would be potentially like 10 minutes walking distance from Jake's future office, which is nice. We're just worried about the price, of course, but let's see. 어! 귀여워요.
돌아가시면 더 커요. 괜찮아요. 돌아가셔서 설정하셔도 돼요.
오, 와우.
이 동전 밟고 가는 게 제일 좋아요.
아, 여기. This is so cute. So we can use this rooftop as we wish. I want to cry. I didn't know something this beautiful existed in Korea. Whoa.
여기는 이거 지금 하나밖에 없어서 지금 다른 손님이 보고 가셔갖고 이것도 웬만하면 진짜 하나뿐 아니면 안 보여드려요.
아니 실장님 그냥 여기 호실
I love this open like social kitchen situation. And we have a little room here.
These were the only house that we saw that was 반전세, which was very ideal for us. And it was 3억 in deposit money and 170만 원 in monthly rent. 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms. Honestly, you can see for yourself the good aspects are amazing. It has a good price. It's a beautiful kitchen. But you know why we eventually did not get this, even though it was such a steal? It's because they don't accept money that was taken from a loan. There is certain rules depending on how the house were built in Korea that allows you to loan and other doesn't allow you to loan. So the company that built this apartment complex had apparently, I think, broken some kind of rule when it came to building, that they, like, the tenants were not allowed to take loans in order to, you know, pay for the deposit money. So we would have to like spit up 3억 in cash to give them in order to rent this and also pay full rent price. So with a tear in our eye, we walked away. House number 14 shocked us. Walking up to this apartment, I didn't think it would be anything because it was a very old building. But then I stepped inside of it.
어? 넓은데요. 와.
지금 32평 얘 주인이 다른데 당첨이 돼가지고 그 들어가고 일단 받은 제가 좀
There's a huge closet here. Oh my goodness. Big bathroom. This is huge. Yeah, I saw. Okay, like this is gigantic. But I don't like the veranda. I mean, it is big, but like, not a fan of a veranda. There's a hole into the bedroom.
We're not very sure about the price here. I kind of forgot, but it's somewhere in between 4 and 5 ok, and it's also chonse. It had 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and as you can see, it's absolutely humongous. Huge! Plus it has so much built-in storage that this would mean that we have like several rooms like in excess that we can use for, I don't know, like TV rooms and extra offices, 1 office for him, 1 office for me. It's like magical, and actually it was very nicely renovated inside. I really liked what they did with it. I mean, I saw so much potential in this house, but what was kind of like not good about it, I would say, is that veranda situation that kind of wrapped around the house. This is very traditional for Korean apartments, that they have this odd veranda situation all around with the window spaces. To me, that limits sunlight into actual living room space, and a lot of Korean families actually use that space as storage, meaning they further just block windows. And to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I always tend to shy away from apartments that has these like old school verandas. This veranda was big enough for me to think, okay, I could make something nice out of it, put a little tea corner out there, morning space, but at the end of the day, this would just need too much fix up, I would say, and I don't think we were completely in love, to be honest. So this was a lot. We saw a lot of other apartments as well, but they had someone already living in them, meaning that I was not able to film, obviously. At the end of the day, we went to have a meeting with the bank to see what was possible for us. And after this talk with the bank, our options kind of shrunk in, because both me and Jake were under the impression that now that I have a new visa, which is essentially kind of like a residency status, that I should be able to take a loan. But they said I can't because I'm a foreigner. Then we were like, okay, if I can't take a loan, what about Jake? And Jake couldn't either, because Jake, he has started a new company only a couple of months ago, so they weren't able to, like, honestly, like, over a long time with tax payments and such, prove that he had enough income, even though he has, but because it's such a new company, he's not able to do that. So we are kind of back to scratch right now. We don't really see any opportunities to take a big enough loan for the standard that we're looking for in apartment complexes. So right now we are leaning more towards staying in this apartment and renewing the contract. Let's hope that's a possibility, but we haven't fully decided yet. We don't know if there's a possibility to take a loan popping up somewhere. We have no idea. There's still a couple of months left, so I'm gonna keep you updated with that. If you wanna stay updated more in real time, go to my Instagram at Sissel_AB, and you'll be the first to know when we make a decision. And if we do decide to stay here, it's gonna be with a renovation, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye!